Hello Army, welcome back to your go-to home for the most explosive, heart-racing, and emotional stories in the BTS universe. If you want real-time updates, deep dives, and the kind of content that keeps your heart pounding, you're in the right place. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. No one expected the situation to spiral this wildly. When the Jungkook winter dating rumor resurfaced, fans braced for impact. But what happened next shook the fandom even more. Suddenly, all eyes shifted to Taehyung, and with just one appearance, the entire conversation flipped upside down. Was it pure coincidence? Or did he send a subtle message the world wasn't ready to interpret? Tonight, we break down the reaction that sent shockwaves through ARMY everywhere. The moment the rumor hit the internet, chaos erupted. Korean communities burst into heated debates within seconds. International fans flooded X and TikTok with breakdowns, confusion, and reactions so fast that no one could keep up. But while the rumor spun out of control, something unexpected started happening somewhere else in the fandom. People began watching Taehyung closely. At first, it seemed like nothing, just a few fans picking up on tiny things, the timing of his posts, the expression on his face during a recent appearance, little gestures that felt too perfectly timed to ignore. The internet has a talent for turning the smallest detail into a massive theory, and that's exactly what happened. Soon, the entire fandom was connecting dots that maybe weren't even meant to be connected. His silence as the rumor spread. The mood during his live stream that night. The moment he briefly looked away as if something weighed on him. To many Korean fans, Taehyung is known for communicating through subtlety, music choices, shifts in energy, quiet gestures. So speculation grew. Meanwhile, international fans saw his calmness differently. They felt he was reassuring everyone without having to say a single word. As conversations intensified, clips resurfaced, Taehyung and Jungkook sharing soft glances on stage, old behind-the-scenes moments where they supported each other, earlier broadcasts showing their steady bond. For many, these clips were proof that nothing, especially not rumors, could shake whatever existed between them. For others, the timing felt suspiciously perfect. The divide between Korean and international fandoms made things more heated. Korean fans dismissed the rumor as recycled and baseless. International fans dug deeper, analyzing every expression, every pause, every breath. And in the center of all this chaos stood Taehyung, quiet, unreadable, and suddenly the emotional anchor of millions. Sometimes silence screams louder than anything. And here, that silence lit the fire even higher. Was he sending a message? Was he distancing himself? Was he simply living his life while everyone else spun their own story? No one knew. Yet everyone had something to say. As the conversation widened, fans began focusing less on the rumor and more on how these cycles always add pressure to the members. They looked back at years of misunderstandings, baseless gossip, and the emotional strain idols endure in silence. And slowly, a realization emerged. The issue wasn't the rumor, it was how people reacted to it. Still, Taehyung's presence shifted the tone of everything. His quiet energy became the calm center in the middle of chaos. He didn't have to speak. He didn't have to post anything meaningful. Just existing with that warm, steady aura reminded fans of the bond that had carried BTS through every storm. But then came the moment that reignited the fandom once again. Taehyung appeared online. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't staged. But the timing was enough to send millions into a frenzy. True to his nature, he popped up at the exact moment fans needed grounding. He was calm, gentle, even playful. Yet beneath all that softness, fans sensed something heavier, a flicker in his eyes, a shift in his tone, a brief seriousness that felt almost intentional. That tiny expression, lasting barely a second, became the focus of countless theories, edits, and slowed-down videos. Was it concern? Fatigue? Awareness? Or was it simply nothing at all? No one could agree. Jungkook remained silent as well, not hiding, not avoiding, just silent. And their combined quietness stirred even more questions. Some fans believed it was a sign of maturity. Others thought it showed frustration with constant public speculation about their private lives. Then came Taehyung's playlist. One melancholic, nostalgic track stood out, instantly sparking another wave of interpretations. Korean fans said people were overthinking. But by then, the internet had already made up its mind. Meanwhile, ARMY and MISE clashed, not out of hate, but out of emotional confusion. Some wanted to protect Jungkook's privacy. Others defended Winter from unnecessary backlash. Many simply wanted peace. But through all of this, Taehyung somehow became the emotional center of the fandom. Without saying a word, he reminded fans that bonds don't break because of rumors. BTS had survived far more intense storms. Still, fans quietly wondered. Did Taehyung reach out to Jungkook? Did they talk about the situation? Did they comfort each other like they used to in the early days? No one knew, but imagining that silent support brought comfort to millions. Eventually, the chaos began to fade. Conversations softened. People reflected on their own reactions. And for the first time in weeks, the fandom began breathing again. But then, it happened. Taehyung and Jungkook appeared together. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't a comeback moment. But the energy between them, warm, familiar, steady, was enough to shift the entire mood of the fandom. Jungkook looked relaxed beside him. Taehyung looked at him with a soft smile. Jungkook grinned back. And just like that, the tension melted. It was a reminder of everything that mattered, their bond, their comfort, their unspoken understanding. A few days later, Taehyung posted a soft, warm, aesthetic clip, like offering a moment of peace to the entire fandom. Jungkook followed with something playful. Separate posts, but they felt connected, like two pieces of the same message. Rumors come and go. Noise rises and falls. But their connection stays. Fans realized this wasn't about scandals. It was about growth, maturity, and understanding boundaries. It was about remembering why ARMY stayed all these years, because of moments like these, where silence said more than words. The rumor dissolved into nothing. The chaos became a memory. And what remained was simple, powerful, unshakable. The bond between Taehyung and Jungkook. The strength of the members. The love of the fandom. And the reminder that storms don't destroy real connections, they reveal them. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's BTS Deep Dive. If you love these emotional breakdowns, updates, and unseen angles, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And I'll see you in the next video with more BTS stories you won't want to miss.